Being in isolation, being somebody who likes to be around people, it's been difficult to have only technology to connect with others, particularly at a time like this when you want to be around others and share your grief and your pain and have people who empathize with you and that misery that's brought you together for so long. It kind of gives you a little consolation and strength. What I want people to understand that have not experienced or lived through Black trauma is to know that Black trauma is real, and you may not see its face, you may not see its impact directly, but you have to know that there are people that are suffering in silence or suffering right in front of your face without you recognizing that. And I'm no different than that. For a majority of the time, I spend it in isolation, so even people close to me don't know all of what I do when I'm by myself, and they don't see the responses and the reactions or the tears that I shed in the privacy of my own space, and try and gather my thoughts before I let anybody know that I've had that breakdown of those thoughts. And that's kind of what got me here today. You know, listening to a good friend of mine and my cousin in a prayer session. They talked about the struggle and finding a way to be spiritual and working your way through that struggle. And I'm watching another Black man try and pray, devoutly spiritual, and trying to find the right way, God's way to get through things, and he still can't do it. And it made me think about the amount of students that I've had that have come to me for strength and for guidance, and I don't feel strong enough to guide them. I think about the students that have come to me for answers, and I don't have them. I need support, and I don't know who I'm going to lean on because there's people leaning on me too. So I'm trying to lean back into them, hoping that we can manage and get through it together. I need people to understand that this stuff is not imaginary. It's not just reactionary to one or two incidents. This stuff is real. It's out there. You may not understand because you think you know someone that they're in a particular situation in life. Like I said, I know that I have some privilege, but because I have privilege, I'm still Black. And I'm still a Black man in this country. So no matter how much privilege I have, I still know that can be taken away from me in an instant. In an instant. And you might be looking at my name as a hashtag. And is it going to take that for you to understand that this stuff is real? I kind of went off on a tangent. I didn't really make any notes, man. I didn't really get organized. I just kind of wanted to speak freely and get some things off my chest. I'm going to come back to this. I'm going to come back more organized. I've been motivated and inspired by some of my friends and my family, some people I don't even know in their Instagram feeds and their lives. The stuff that they've posted, I'm going to get it together. I want to open my platform in a more organized sense and share my thoughts out with you, hear some things from you, and hopefully that we can find ways to get through this in my fashion. I'm an educator, I said, and my way is to educate. I'm not going to knock anybody who's out there on the streets. That's you, do you. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying that's you. All right? My way is different than somebody else's way. Part of me is just too scared to be out there with you, even though I want to be quite frank. So for those that are out there, you're doing it for me too, because I'm too much of a punk to do it myself. So thank you for those that are out there who are doing that and physically getting people to pay attention to us. I'm going to try and use my platform to try and reach people from a different angle. There's room for Malcolm and Martin. And even with those two people, it's not either or, it could be both and. Because Martin changed his position a few times, as did Malcolm. There's room for both of them. And even that, Malcolm deserves a damn holiday. Malcolm deserves a holiday. The things he said resonate still now today. It's a shame that we don't respect him like we do Martin Luther King, and that comes with programming. Because MLK appeared to be the more peaceful of the two, he was the one that was pushed to the forefront. But if those that really know Martin know him, they also know that he respected the work of Malcolm X. And before he was assassinated, he started to harden his stance on a lot of things. He wasn't as soft as he was soft, quote unquote, as he was in the beginning. So I'm gonna end there. I don't want to ramble too much. Hopefully what I said made sense. I'm not even gonna watch it. I'm not gonna watch this back. I'm just gonna post it. Let me know your thoughts and your feedback. I'll watch it tomorrow. I'll dissect, I'll analyze, regroup, and then we'll talk more. I'll set up something on Instagram Live. Hopefully get some of y'all to bring the classroom to the Instagram. All right? Be safe out there, everybody. I love y'all. I've been telling a lot of black men, I love you. I love you. Be safe. God bless.